Hey guys, today I wanna show you something that gives you a unique look into horror games. You probably heard about this game lately, and already by the screens you probably understand what I'm talking about. The Medium. So guys, grab your snacks and sit down comfortably. Sicario will take care of you. The Medium was developed by the team who created the Blair Witch, which you already probably know. So you have quite a good expectation into the horror game already. In my opinion, you're either going to love or hate the Medium, and it's not because it's a bad game. It is, in fact, is about as successful at being what it is can reasonably be expected. The issue that is strange crossbred, mixing together elements from two niche genres. I respect what it's doing, and there are parts of it that I really like, but I'm genuinely not sure that I can recommend it to anyone who isn't me. But let's get deeper into it. The Medium comes off as an extended debate homage to the PS2 Xbox survival games, filtered through the sensible of 2000s era PC adventures games. I described it to someone the other day as Jack Silent Hill 2, particularly since Blobber Team got Silent Hill that Akira Yamamoto to contribute to the Medium's music, and believe me, it's really good. You play as Marianne in the game, a young woman in 1999 Poland with physic powers she can entirely control and doesn't understand. For some reason, she has ability to interact with the spirits of the dead, which she usually uses to help them to find peace. The Medium is roughly 8 hours long, if you take your time about the things. It's mostly non-violent, with a focus on stealth and chase sequences, and abandons most of the usual horror games, jump scares and musical strings in favor of a genre's atmosphere of constant dread. Most of the game is spent searching for the clues, solving puzzles in your environment, with no real combat. Marine's power gives you assortment of projections and absorptions emotionally energy from a location to use a power source. The big ticket feature in the Medium is being able to flip back and forth between the worlds. This is actually what brought me to the game the most. Marianne can travel between her usual reality and dark reflection thereof, and the latter might be single most striking visual in solidly designed game. You can use mirrors to travel at will between the real and dark worlds, which let you get past the doors and obstacles that don't persist between dimensions. The more interesting mechanics come from the rare sequences where Marianne inhabits both worlds at once via a split-screen feature, which caused my system to take a noticeable performance hit, which is at least unique. Honestly, at this moment you really start loving the game, because this gives you a really cool look at the game, when you feel like you're in the two worlds at the same time. There are a lot of cool scenes that take advantage of Marianne's coexistence, where she's having an animated conversations with a ghost on one layer and ranting to and nothing like a crazy person in another. If you're a fan of older games, adventure games like let's say Siberia or Still Life, the Medium was almost perfectly made for you guys. So this is why I was mentioning in the beginning, if you're someone like me, you might really love the game. If you're an old schooler survivor horror who doesn't think the genre does better than Silent Hill 2 in 20 years, the Medium is actually your wheelhouse. If you're not in either of those categories, I'm not sure you're gonna get past from like 20 minutes in the game. So at this point, I wanna say my final opinion. For me, and personally for me, for your friend Sicario guys, the Medium showed really great potential as what company can maybe make in the future in this genre. Now the game looks really cool, interesting with all the mechanics and I would say storyline, because I was actually very interested into it. The only problem, I'm not sure that people nowadays would sit so much time playing it. So from me, this game gets a great mark. And if you're a horror fan from, like I said, early 2000s, this is the game for you. If you're more like a modern, let's say Outlast fan, well, you better skip this. On this note, I need to say bye to you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, Sicario loves you.